Hey, welcome back to Legends of Skyward Sword. This is going to be my first boss fight video for the game, but before I do that I have to do this very annoying puzzle with the key I mentioned in the last video, where every boss room in this game has this annoying key that you have to rotate, and it would be fine if the I've gotten it, it lights up when you get it. But the Wii motion thing is so sensitive that it always rotates out of place, and I don't know, maybe my controller was slightly out of sync, but it never wanted to go back into place. It wanted to go every direction but right where it needs to be. I see where it needs to be, but it doesn't want to go there. Oh, got it, and it goes out of place again. There we go. See if it would go in. Finally. There's some that take me longer than that. There's a lot of fighting with that thing to get it to go into place. I have a few problems with the control, like sometimes when you have to make a selection, like on a map or something where you want to go, for some reason the cursor goes all the way over to the left or all the way over to the right, and it doesn't want to move. I have to like really swing just to get it to go where I need it to be. Anyways, this, as I said, is the first boss fight. And it's against this guy. We saw him very briefly earlier, and his name is Ghirahim, as he is about to explain. Let's see what he has to say. I'm just going to be quiet and let you guys watch this because he gives a pretty good introduction. Alright, now we're going to begin the boss fight against this guy. Ghirahim is very interesting, I want to say. I guess that's the best way to describe him. But the best thing about him is he actually has some personality, unlike the other villains from the Zelda games. Sans had some pretty good personality, but when he ended up being a puppet, he kind of lost all respect from most fans of the series. This guy is enthusiastic, gets into his role, and he has some really interesting dialogue. But what you need to do, which is easier than it looks, especially for somebody new to the game. Whoa, we just stole my sword. Nice. Alright. What? Now he's insulting me. He's gonna throw it right through me. Anyways, what you need to do is hit that jewel on his belt. I know one of the highlights of this game is the sword combat, and Nintendo's done a lot to make sure that that is actually used. And every boss fight against Ghirahim, which there are 3 that I'm aware of as of now, every boss fight with him gets more complex, and you need to be more precise with your aiming. You can't just swing, otherwise he'll end up grabbing like your sword like he keeps doing, and then you have to break free or have it stolen from you and thrown at you. Now again, it's easier than it looks because it does take very precise swings. If you're even slightly off, it's going to miss. I just felt like throwing that out and see what he would do. I actually have some cool things I want to show you guys during this boss fight, which I'll be doing momentarily. But you pretty much need to do kind of like a medium height uppercut, going from his left to his right. I noticed that if you just walk, he doesn't really do anything. He's just trying to grab your sword. He's not actually trying to fight you. So if you stand there, he will just stand there. He won't do anything. Which I thought was pretty lame. They should have him attack you or do something. He was talking about beating you up. There we go. Put your sword away, he'll smack you. So, pretty lame. Let's get back to fighting this guy, see if I can land some blows on him. I don't think there's one. Now this is part 1 of this fight. There are 2 parts. This is the hardest, I believe, in my opinion at least. And it's really not all that hard once you can figure out how to properly aim your swings. I'm still getting used to it a little bit, so excuse me for missing a little bit. There we go, I got a couple of good smacks in there. I don't know why his belt is a weak spot, or if that gem has anything to do with his power, I'm not quite sure. There we go, I got some good hits in there too. I don't know, if he's wanting to beat you up, he should probably equip himself and stop just screwing with you. I think that's kind of messed up, but anyways, that's the end of part 1. Now he's going to equip some weaponry and actually come after us. Now the best way to this guy is to dodge him when he runs at you and then just slash. He'll send these things flying at you. You can smack him or just run and evade him. Most of the Zelda dungeons, when you get an item in that dungeon, you're going to use it in the boss fight. This time that's not the case. The beetle won't really do anything to him at all. It's just going to get you hit as you're trying to use it, most likely. I guess he got me that time. Oh, gotcha. He's trying to sneak up on me and I end up getting a bunch of hits on him. Thankfully, there's a lot of hearts just laying around. Nice of him to provide that to us. Keeps hitting me. I lost the ability to dodge, apparently. There we go. Got some there. This guy should be almost dead. He doesn't have much longer on him. My shield, I want to say my shield's gonna break in this boss fight. I'm not positive on that, but it looks like it's almost gone. There it is. That hit did a lot of damage to my shield. And this should be it. Alright. That sword is the only reason I'm alive. The sword is the only reason he's alive. I don't understand his logic. He's using one, I'm using one, so why is that the only reason I'm alive? Does not make any sense. Sword loser, that's what that is. Shiny. And that's a heart container, a staple of every Zelda game. Get one at the end of every boss fight. They're just a little bit shinier in this game. Same thing though, get an extra heart container. Which you will probably need, because this game can get quite difficult later on. It actually gets quite challenging. Let's see what's up here then. Alright, this is a pretty cool video. I really don't want to talk through and spoil it for you. I'd rather you just watch it. So I will just let you guys watch this. So in the meantime, subscribe if you haven't, because I have a lot more Skyward Sword to come to your inboxes. Here's
It's